Hey, welcome to Tuesday Tea Time with Dorina. And I'm so happy that you're here. You're either watching the replay or you are with us, watching us live, or you are joining us for the first time. We are with Women of Wisdom. We are a nonprofit organization that is empowered. We empower teen girls and women with practical wisdom and confidence. We are here to bridge that generational gap between the older ladies and the younger ladies. Okay. So we are so happy that you are here joining us tonight. Okay. So I usually share with everyone, the tea that I'm drinking tonight is called toasted coconut. So I am back in the tea business. Yay. So, anywho, uh, tea time. Mm. Ooh. This is good. I do have a little bit of hazelnut creamer in it with a little honey. So, yes. Okay. So let's just move right along. And I just want to share a little bit with you what's been on my heart and everything. Because, I've been thinking about uh, our teenage girls, our girls. I've been thinking about them. And we just really need to let them know how much, you know, we care about them and not just let them fall by the wayside. I've been thinking about that. And there was a young lady that said to me, she said, how come, the older women, they don't share with the younger women anymore? We need, that. You know, and we think a lot of times that, they don't want to listen to us or they don't need that, but they really do, and they really want it. And something else that came to me today, now I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody. But lighten up on that teenage daughter of yours. Lighten up a little bit on her. Okay, I'm not talking about just letting her do anything and everything, but don't just criticize every little thing that she does or don't do. Lighten up on her some. And because you know what, they're under so much pressure today. And you know what, they need to know that we love them more than just always having to correct them about something. And so um right now, is a precious time, that you can build your relationship with them and still be a mom, but yet be a mentor to them, and not just always a disciplinary, yes, to them. They need more than that. They need guidance and direction. And so, I just want to encourage you, whoever you are, lighten up on your teen girl and help her to understand, where she's at in life and all the things that are happening in this world. Help her to understand those things. Don't, you know, um, you know, criticize, you know, everything about them. Sometimes, let me tell you this, sometimes it's all because that child is so much like you that you see yourself in them and you don't want them to make the same mistakes you may, or you're trying to prevent them, you know, from going down a certain path. But you know, um, let me say this, you know, train them, train them. And train them sometimes is, well, training is doing it with them. And you got to look at it like you're the trainee in a job or something like that, and you're training them how to do life right, you know, and sometimes you got to pull yourself out of the parental mode and put yourself in the trainee mode, the trainer mode, the mentor mode. And if this child was not yours, you know, how would you mentor them? How would you train them? And sometimes it's good to just kind of pull back and look at it like that. Okay. All right. So, anyway, I just want to put that out there. But you know what? We are going to talk about growing your ability, growing your confidence in your ability. Okay. Because it's important that you uh, have confidence in your own ability. And you know, you can't really expect other people to have confidence in you if you don't have confidence in yourself, you know. And so, you know, it will cause you to what? Ta-da, shine. So, we're talking about confidence. So, we're talking about you trusting and believing in your ability to make right decisions and to have confidence in your um, skills and abilities and things of that nature. And the more that you grow in that area, the more you'll grow in confidence. And so, you know, we all, everybody, everybody make mistakes. Okay. We all make mistakes. So we have to learn to forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we made, but do not let your mistakes steal your confidence, steal your tenacity to grow in the area of confidence. Don't just be so easy to give up on yourself. Don't be so quick to give up. Have some tenacity, you know, that you will stay in it no matter what, you know, because you need confidence and you need to show other people that you are a confident person. And so, even going into entrepreneurship, even going into a job, or how about, you know, sports or anything like that? Come on. You know, how many people would choose you if you don't have confidence in yourself? You know, it's easily seeing those that lack confidence. Do you know that confidence shows up in your posture? The way that you stand, the way that you sit, the way that you carry yourself, you can actually see confidence in people. And you know, people that are those that are helping you, are those that uh, will employ you, you know, they know the signs. They know the signs. And so we want to grow in the area of confidence. Okay. So, how do we do that? Okay. First of all, you know, you want to not, whatever you do, don't give up on it. And even though you make a mistake, this is what I'm saying. Even though you make a mistake, don't put yourself down and count yourself out. As you continue to do things and as you continue to have experiences in life, those things will cause you to build your confidence. And let me say this, you know what? You can research things and find out more information about what you want to do. Just like, school is the place where you groom your skills. And when you groom your skills, the more that you know, the more you gain confidence in what you want to do because you have more knowledge about it. Okay, so that's one thing. Get knowledge about the things that you want to get involved in. You want to be an entrepreneur? Find out what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Look up all the information about um, you know, your EIN number, find out, oh, hi, Kiana, you know, find out information, say you want to do volleyball or something like that, find out the rules and find out, the proper way to, hit the ball and the proper way to jump, and there's whatever you decide that you want to do, whether it is for pleasure, hobby, uh, skills, or profession, get knowledge about it. And the more knowledge that you get about it, the more confidence you'll have about going into that thing because you're not going into it being blind. You're going in it with knowledge. Okay. So that's one thing that you want to make sure you get that knowledge and then put the knowledge into practice. Start developing yourself by experience. Get out there and start experience things, and that will really help you, to build your confidence. Okay. And then when you make a mistake, you know what? Hey, realize that we all make mistakes. Okay. Don't let that kill or destroy your confidence to become, the person that you want to be. You know what? Even when you hold your head up, even when you make a mistake, hold your head up. Recognize that, okay, yeah, I made the mistake. We're not going to, act like nothing ever happened. That's not the right way to handle that. Okay, yeah, we did that. All right. And then you gain the wisdom out of whatever you did. You just found out what not to do. And you take that and you see, perspective and attitude makes a big difference of how you look at things. Okay, you made a mistake, look at it the right way. Okay, I know not to do that anymore. Or, okay, everybody makes mistakes, so it's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up or just act like the world is going to end. No, it's not, honey. Get up, brush yourself off, get back into the game, and start trusting in your ability again to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. You know what? Don't give up on that dream. Just because one thing didn't work out, go back and revamp. Think about, what went wrong, and evaluate that, analyze that, and see, the better way to do it. And another thing is if you have a trusted person, talk to them and ask them for their advice, you know, and listen, listen. That was one of the things that I was gonna talk about also during tea time, was about being quick to listen. We talked about that the last tea time, but I'm telling you, oh my goodness, that is so important. That we are quick to listen, and that we're slow to speak and slow to get angry. Because when you talk too much, you're learning less. And when you get angry, anger, all it's going to do is produce the wrong results. So be quick to listen and learn the things that you need to learn, because it's better to just learn by observation and listening than it is the school of hard knocks. Oh yeah, you're going to learn, but you're going to learn some things that probably wasn't necessary, and so we can miss some bump in the roads, by listening to those that have told us the bumps in the road that they went through. And something had came to me this past week. A lot of times, we think that, they made so many mistakes. I don't want to listen to them. How they gonna teach me anything, because they done made so many mistakes in life. Well, let me tell you, honey, that's the reason why you do need to listen to them, because somebody that have made a lot of mistakes in life are the ones that can tell you about those mistakes, and you can learn from them. So don't take the attitude that you can't learn from somebody just because they made a lot of mistakes. You know what? Listen, who was it? Einstein? Who was it? Franklin Bell? Who was it? All these inventors, they made a lot of mistakes before they got it right, but they had tenacity and they kept going. And you know what? I'm pretty sure as they continued, it gave them more confidence and more confidence as they learned from the mistakes that they made. See, you got to turn it around and make it fit, for your good, and not just always feel like, oh man, I made this mistake, because how we do, we start talking all negative to ourselves and everything. And it's like, oh man, what an idiot, that was so dumb. You know what? Skip over that. You already know you made a mistake. Yeah, maybe it was dumb, but it's a mistake that you can learn from. Okay. And so don't ever think that you have made so many mistakes that you can't correct anything. Oh, yes, you can. Just go back and evaluate that thing and think things through. Be a planner and think things through, and always get other people's perspective on things, because when you can see things from a different angle, you got a well-rounded view. Okay. And you know what, that's just wisdom. All right, let's take a tea break. Tea time. I don't know if you can see my butterfly on my cup. One of my friends got this cup for me. Thank you. Mm, yes. So, where were we? We're talking about growing your confidence and your ability. Sometimes we tend to not even trust our ability to make the right decisions, because we down ourselves so much about the decisions that we've made and something didn't go right, and I can't never get it right, and it goes back to what I've said before, to not just talk to yourself in a negative way. Talk Change that self-talk into positive talk, you know, and always discuss things with somebody that you trust. And that will help you have the right perspective. It's really not good to be, um, you know, by yourself. What I mean by that is, it's not good to try to be a lone ranger in life, to be in, what is that, solitary, and, all by yourself, and you think you don't need nobody. Yes, you do. We've been made to need other people. You just got to be around the right people, and you know, if you just listen and observe, that'll help you choose the right kind of people that you want to be in close relationship with. We have friends, we have acquaintances, we have close friends, we have best friends, and you just you know, must know how to conduct yourself in whatever group you're in at that time, and learn to just kind of observe and listen while you're in that group, and not feel like, you got to be, doing all the talking, I- you know, I learned this actually from my former pastor. I learned this, and we would be standing, out in the hallway or whatever. Everybody's talking and everything like that. And I noticed that a lot of times he would just stand there and he would just listen to you. And sometimes, it would just feel kind of awkward because now we both stopped talking, and you don't want to feel like you're compelled to say something, because no one's saying anything. And so I've learned to just, okay, well, you know what, we just gonna stand here and I'm not gonna say anything. And you know you have to learn how to uh, conduct yourself, control your attitude, or your emotions. That's a good one. Control your emotions and not feel like you just always got to be saying something, or you just always got to be doing something, you know, that type of thing. But, you know, sit back, relax, check out the scene, open up your ears and listen to what is going on around you. Watch your environment. Look at people and see how they conduct themselves, and evaluate and analyze behaviors, and look and see what works and what doesn't work, before you even work it. That's wisdom. That's gaining knowledge. And then when you go out to experience things, you got wisdom, you got knowledge leading you. And then when you do something and it turns out right, boom, boost the confidence up, and so it works. It works. I've worked it and it works. Okay. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. you know what? Just know to learn from them. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? If I make a mistake, I'm gonna learn from that. Okay. And sometimes, you just gotta have that talk with yourself, to boost your insides, boost your confidence up. Don't wait for someone else to do that. You do it. Because you know what? Your confidence inside of you will be more responsive to your voice than somebody else's voice. That's good, isn't it? Yep. So you need to start telling yourself, you know what? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, I know I can. And then you know what? Get all you need, get all your information together, and you go out there and you do it. Nike, just do it, you know, and then, keep learning, keep growing, you're going to make mistakes. We all do, but keep learning from them, keep growing, and build that confidence up, and build the confidence up in your ability to make right decisions. And to make those right decisions, you know what? It helps you to have all the knowledge that you can gather to make that right decision. Sometimes, I've heard my husband say, you know, well, I just evaluated this based off of the knowledge or the information that I had, and he didn't have all the information. And so I'm like, okay, well, then you know what? We need to get all the information that we need to have about this before we make an evaluation or a conclusion about anything, you know. And so that's how you uh, operate, that's how you get it done. And so I'm here to tell you, you can get it done. And so grow in your ability uh, to choose rightly, grow in your abilities and your skills to be whatever you desire to be. Find out all the information you need to know about being an entrepreneur. Whatever school or whatever college you want to go to, find out all the information that you need to know before you go into that thing. It's just like researching. If you have a essay to do, whatever your essay is about, you find out all the information about. This is kind of funny, but I remember my son, he had to do a story, an essay or something like that. This was back when he was in high school. And so he decided to do it about fried chicken. And you know what? It was so good. He did such a deep research about fried chicken. And then he turned around and made it into like a video and a song. It was hilarious. And it was so good. He got the top grade. And so, you know what? Gather all your information. Do your research about whatever you want to get involved in, and then take the steps to do it, and watch and see your confidence grow. Okay. All right. Before I end this, I want to remind you that you need to tell some young person, okay? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and up. You need to tell some young person something positive about themselves. And You need to boost their confidence in who they are and find something positive that you like about them and tell them something good, because you know what? They need us, and they need to hear the positive outweigh the negative. And they need to know that, us, some of us older women, we love you. And you, as a young person, can bring so much into our lives. And you know what? Us older people, we need to open up and allow them to teach us some things, and not think that we cannot learn something from somebody younger than us or the younger ladies, because there's wisdom all over the place. And remember, I always say this, and I will continue to say this, that wisdom doesn't have an age. There are young fools and old fools, okay? So we can all learn from one another. And let me say this to the younger generation: don't think that we're old fogies, okay? Because we're not. And you can learn something from us that you cannot learn from somebody that is your peer. And so let's break down the stereotype between the bridges between us younger women and us older women. Let's tear down that stereotype and let's start building our relationships with one another so that, we can gain more wisdom and knowledge and understanding of one another and life itself, and we can make life much better for all of us. Okay, how about that for Tuesday Tea Time with Dorina? So I want to thank you for joining me tonight, and share the video, with others, and let's grow women of wisdom together. Share the video with the younger ladies and the your peers and whoever. And when you get a chance, check out Women of Wisdom Facebook page and like us. Check out our Instagram. Check out our website, and be a part of the society of wisdom. All right. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. Remember, I love you. And always, as always, walk in wisdom. All right. Good night.